Well, the next year and a half in the United States, we are going to be the centerpiece of the world's greatest soccer. Gianni Infantino is the president since 2016 of FIFA. Not only a global citizen, 7 different languages, a world traveler. I am jealous, I will admit, and you are joining us. So now, it's called the Club World Cup. So not this summer, the following summer is the World Cup.
Correct.
We know about that. Harry Kane, Mbappe, our best players. The Club World Cup is on our soil. We're lucky enough. Explain who will be involved in that. Do I get the best of the best?
You get the best of the best. Well, Harry Kane and Mbappe will be there as well. So Leo Messi and many, many others. The 32 best club teams in the world.
Now, what's at stake? What kind of money are we talking about?
Well, first of all, what is at stake is this incredible trophy here,
Yes.
which is beautiful. But the money we are talking about is $1 billion prize money, which is there for grab for the winning team. First time we organize an event like that. First time there will be a club truly crowned world champion by FIFA.
So we are seeing in Major League Baseball, and we've seen it over the course of my life, Latin America has furnished us with great players.
Yes.
Now, Asian players coming over. The Dodgers have a pipeline to it. And it's absolutely helped the game. Ohtani's our biggest star. How is the United States viewed globally in soccer? Because I remember the Kyle Rote Jr. days in the 70s. My mom was British. I went over there when Netherlands and England in the 70s were dominating. Johan Cruyff and the great British teams. And, you know, we were kind of clunky and our players weren't as aesthetically pleasing. How are we viewed now in the States?
Well, I think what is seen from outside of the United States is that, of course, in America, other sports are more important than soccer, which is the most important sport all over the world.
Right.
In every other country, virtually.
Right.
However, I think that the 2 World Cups, the one this summer of the team, of the clubs, and the next one of the countries next year, will change this fundamentally.
Since you have been the president, what do the numbers say about the growth in the country? Because generally, when a World Cup is hosted by us, even if it's not, but if it is, there tends to be exponential growth. So have you seen growth in your run as the FIFA president, United States-wise?
Oh, definitely. We basically double the revenues when it comes to FIFA and the World Cup by organizing it here. But what is important is that what happens here in America has an impact all over the world. So the growth figures cannot just be measured in the United States, but all over the world. And when it comes to both women's football, actually, and men's football, whenever we do something here, it has such an important global impact that, is just incredible for the game.
When you look right now, I think, I've said this before, I think this is the most talented group of players we've ever had. Now, we're young. When we got beat by Netherlands, clearly they had older, more senior players. We weren't at that level. That was almost aspirational, a goal. I look at our team, it's kind of a golden age of soccer. The academy system, we have many players over in Europe.
Yeah.
Are we viewed in the world now as a serious soccer country?
Well, definitely. I think that the work that has been done with the MLS in the United States and Canada, the work with the academies that has been put forward is really impressive. You have a good team, you have good players, you have a great coach as well, Mauricio, who is really fantastic. And these players, they play now, for the best teams in the world, or in Europe, if you want. Yeah. And the world can see that. Combine this with the fact of playing a World Cup at home, well, it's quite an explosive combination, isn't it?
Is it harder, because of security reasons, among others, and technology, is it harder to put on a World Cup than it was 8 years ago?
Well, to put on a World Cup is obviously always quite a challenge, especially the next World Cup will be 48 countries participating instead of 32.
Yes.
So we increase the number by 50%.
Yeah.
We'll have, 10 million people coming to the US.
Wow.
These are incredible figures. We'll have 6 billion people watching it all over the world. This requires a lot of organization, and we are here for that. And we team up with you for that as well.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt. Where is soccer? Now, it's growing. I looked at a number this morning. which was amazing. According to Forbes, the number of United States people who have been soccer fans for 5 years or fewer, so this is our newest fans, has gone up 57% year to year. And and the number of first-time fans is up 400% year over year. So over 5 years, it's 57%. So something has happened in the last year where there's been an explosion in the United States. So when I think of soccer, I think of Spain, and I think of Germany, and I think of the Netherlands, and I think of Italy and France, and I do think of the United States selfishly. Where is this game growing that would surprise me? Is it growing everywhere?
It is growing everywhere. It's growing in the Middle East. It's growing in East Asia. But I think the big surprise will be the growth here in North America. When you see every child, girl or boy now plays soccer, what happens then is that the most talented players, they go to other American sports, right? Because they maybe don't see a path to glory through soccer. But they will see it now. This year with the Club World Cup, with the best teams in the world. Next year with the World Cup, with the best countries in the world. They will see that there is a path to glory, a path to something incredible. And this will make a big difference. When the US organized the '94 World Cup, 85% of the Americans, a couple of months before, didn't know that the World Cup was happening.
Wow.
Today it's the other way around. 85% of Americans, they know that the World Cup is coming, already 1 year ahead. So these are signs that things are changing. Plus, one more thing, if I may.
Sure.
You know, you are the United States of America, right? The greatest country in the world. You are number one in kind of everything you do.
Yeah.
You cannot be satisfied to be number 20 in the number one sport in the world.
That's right.
You want to be number one in the number one sport. So let's go for it.
Yeah, no, you're preaching to the choir here. Believe me. I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. My mom was British, so when I was a kid, I went to England. At the time, the English team was battling for the World Cup, like 1972, 73, and again, Netherlands was great. So when I was a kid, I was introduced to it. Then I moved to the Pacific Northwest, which Seattle and Portland are great soccer markets. So I think I got an advantage. My Seattle Sounders made the NASL championship game against the New York Cosmos. Of all the great players you've dealt with over your, not just at FIFA, but you're a global citizen, there is something special about soccer players. I like the global feel to it. There's a graciousness and a gratitude for what soccer presents. It's the happiest sport. And nothing against football players and baseball guys, but that it is that something you, within FIFA, that you talk about, that it's the world's game and it's very welcoming?
It is. You're absolutely right. It is the world's game. It brings happiness. I mean, look at this, what we brought for you. You can see this. This is yours.
A gift.
A gift. Can I give it to you?
Yeah, absolutely. By the way, he has a small ownership in a small soccer team.
It has your name. Look at that.
Look at that.
This is the official match ball of the FIFA Club World Cup. Now look at your face. You're smiling, you see? Why? Because this ball is a magic object. It's much more than just a ball. It is magic. It brings smiles to faces of children, of girls, all over the world. It's a very simple sport. It's the world #1 sport for that, and that's why we are investing all over the world. The revenues we generate, we invest them in Africa, in Asia, in Americas, everywhere in the world to make sure that the game can
If American soccer, if you could say, and Gianni Infantino is joining us, the president of FIFA. He has been since 2016. If you could, if I may, I'll put you on the hot seat. If you could make one change to U.S. soccer and just nudge them to do something there, is there anything that you're frustrated a little with USA soccer?
Yes.
Okay.
They should listen to me.
Yes. But
and then they become #1 league in the world.
Our other pro leagues are global and spend nothing but money, but you think we could open up the pocketbook a little bit more?
100%. And the impact will be global because your other leagues, I mean, look at the Super Bowl, which is fantastic, right? It has, 120, 130 million viewers, right? The World Cup has 6 billion viewers.
It's crazy.
So a World Cup is 104 Super Bowls in 1 month. It's 3 Super Bowls a day. And this happens from here, and this can happen every week if you have the best league in the world.
You know, you travel the globe. Give me something about America that you really love? You live in Switzerland and Italy. If I could choose two places, that would be close to it. World offices in Zurich. You have a Miami office now, so obviously United States soccer is growing. You now have a Miami office. What's something when you travel the globe that you love about America?
Can I say burger?
Yes, you can say burger.
No, but I would say burger, definitely. But what I think as well here, and this is really, it's not to flatter anyone, but it is really the land of opportunity. I mean, there are so many opportunities here for so many people, which is why I still don't understand why soccer has not become the number one here as well.
400% year to year of new soccer fans. Gianni Infantino, a pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.